Welcome back to Good Things Utah. We are now telling the story of three sisters who had similar symptoms. They just didn't feel good and also couldn't lose weight. Does that sound familiar? Maybe that's happened to you, someone you know. Heidi, Emily, and Deanne are here with their stories today, and also Dr. Joshua Red back on the show. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Ladies,
Thanks
thank you for being here. Before we hear your story, though, I want to start with symptoms. Things that they had that maybe you just blow off. You say, it must not be my week.
Yeah, fatigue, depression, inability to lose weight, anxiety, restlessness, intestinal issues, headaches, all of those symptoms.
So what does that mean, all put together?
Well, most of the time, these patients with low thyroid will have these symptoms, but there's also a disease called Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune disease that will attack the thyroid. This is the #1 cause of low thyroid. That is probably the most mismanaged disease out there right now. And you'll have a lot of those symptoms with that disease as well.
So we have sisters here that all experience the same thing. Is it genetic?
It's definitely genetic, yeah, highly genetic.
So if you have it, if your mom has it,
you're going to see it trickle down the family, and since it's only getting worse over the last 50 years, this disease is exploding. So more likely your daughters and mother and grandparents are all going to have it as well.
All right, girls, who said first, I don't feel good, and then the other one said, wait, I don't feel good, I have the same thing?
Do you know what? I think it was Emily.
It was me. I started kind of having numbness in my left side, heart palpitations. Actually thought it was something with my heart and went into the ER. And then, you know, after going to the doctor, found out that it was low thyroid. Got onto some medication, and from there I felt good for a while, but then I wasn't able to, you know, continue with the dosage. I was having to continue upping the dose of my medicine, and it just continued to get worse. My symptoms.
Did you know what that meant? I mean, you hear low thyroid, but you think, what is that?
Yeah, no, I definitely didn't. I guess what I didn't understand is what was causing my thyroid to not function properly.
That's probably the most confusing thing, too. These patients will go to the doctor. They are told they have low thyroid. They're given a hormone replacement for that, but nobody knows what in the world is even causing their problem, and so they still feel little to no improvement. And it can be so frustrating for these girls to just not know what is going on and why they feel the symptoms, even though their doctor says they're normal, you know?
Yeah. All right, Deanne and Heidi, who said next? Wait a second, do we have the same thing?
I think I did. I was really tired all the time. I couldn't even take care of my kids. It was really hard. I was gaining weight rapidly, and I was stressed out a lot, anxiety a lot. Went to many doctors, and they couldn't help me. So, yeah, we found Dr. Red, and it's been very good to have our skills that were taught to us so that we can manage the Hashimoto's disease.
And Deanne, right after, you had a similar experience.
Yes, in fact, after I had my little boy, it was so hard for me to recover after having him. I was so tired, and I was thinking, what's wrong with me? I don't feel like myself. And so I talked to my sisters, and we said, I feel the same way.
Did you two deal with the weight gain that Heidi did?
No.
No,
not,
they
not,
didn't.
not as severe.
Did.
Yeah.
How much weight did you gain?
How much weight did I gain?
Over the process of this?
Probably 130 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we have before and after pictures. Do you look at that one on the left and say, who is that?
Oh, I do. It's unbelievable to me. So yes, I do.
She's now lost 120 pounds.
Are you kidding?
She actually lost 105 pounds in 5 months. It's by far the record in our office right
Congratulations.
now.
Thank you.
But they came in to see you, and did you immediately say, I know the problem?
Right away. It's pretty common. I mean, you'll see these patients, they go from doctor to doctor to doctor, and nobody knows what in the world is going on with them and why they feel the way they feel. And as soon as they came in and kind of told me their symptoms, we knew right away what it was. We just had to do some blood work, and instead of just giving pills for symptoms, we now have to figure out, okay, what is the mechanism of these girls' problems? What are the imbalances that are causing their issues, and what can we do to get these imbalances function a lot better? And another big thing, too, is, okay, what are the tools that we can teach them and educate them and show them what to do and what not to do, so that now they're empowered and they have control of the condition, rather than their condition having control of themselves, right?
That's right.
How different are your lives now?
Oh, we're totally different people. We're happy. We love life. we couldn't have done this 7 months ago. So yeah, it's amazing.
It's a common bond you didn't want to have, but you turned it around.
That's very true.
It's awesome for us too. I mean, this is the most rewarding part about our job, to see these types of changes. It's phenomenal. It's
No, they
so
look
great.
happy.
Oh, yeah.
They look happy.
If you could see the before and after, I mean, when they come in, they're just miserable, cranky, I mean, just not
Grouchy.
happy at all, you know? And afterwards, they're just, you know, they're awesome. It's great to see the changes by far.
Yeah.
Dr. Red has 2 different locations in West Jordan, also St. George. It's the RedRiver Health and Wellness Center. All the information on your screen. You can also go to lowthyroid101.com, but we'll link you from our website at abc4.com and then click on Good Things Utah. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Coming up next, buy a home and get cash for a hot tub too. We'll tell you about a real estate company that gives you some of the commission back in cash next.